Howdy guys, I'm back with more Final Fantasy for the After Years. Last time I began Porom's Tale and made it to Kaipo, and then I was going to do some grinding off camera, but as you can see, no random encounters. I guess that makes sense because we went back in time. The twins are children right now. It's right after the end of Final Fantasy IV. The war is over, the land's at peace, so it makes sense that there's no, monsters running around. So let's talk to the people of Kaipo. This is the oasis town of Kaipo, the only settlement in all of the Damson Desert. Oasis town. I expected an oasis to be more sand and palm trees and less tulips and grass and palm. Yeah, see, like here's a palm tree. This is more what I was thinking, just like a lot more. All right. If you're looking for Tellah's grave, it's right by the water. I actually don't think I was looking for Tellah's grave, at least not yet. Alright, let's talk to you. King Edward makes regular visits to Tellah and Anna's grave sites, I see him there all the time. Aww. Yeah, and as we could tell from Edward's tale, he continues to visit and even gets haunted by them. Oh yeah, here we go. If you're looking for Tellah's grave. Yeah. Alright, I don't know if I should really be buying anything. Nothing looks like it's really in fact, everything's a downgrade, so I'd say no, I'm not supposed to. Rumor has it that a 10-legged beast lurks inside the Underground Waterway. Uh-oh. Well, I hope I don't have to do any fighting as child Porom and Palom because I couldn't do any grinding outside. The King of Damson erected graves for Tellah and Anna right here in Kaipo. Alright, everyone's making a big deal about the graves. I guess that's what I'm here to do, right? Alright, welcome. There are some items to buy, but I'm not really sure if I should, if I'm going to, go back to the future. Yeah, I just said that. I don't know if I'm going to go back to the future, pretty soon or what, so I don't want to buy anything if I'm going to lose it. 50 gil to spend the night. No, I'm good, but it's good to see that, inflation's not too bad. I think it's the same rate, like 17 years later. Leaving town, take lots of cold liquids to drink. Alright, well, you providing me with those cold liquids? Let's see, the town of Kaipo is under the domain of Damson now. Alright. Kaipo's gotten a lot busier now that the port's finally been completed, and the, port's like 20 miles away. No matter what you do, stay away from that underground waterway to the northeast. You want me to mark it on your map? It's like, my gosh, they do everything it's like they do everything but to blatantly tell you to go there, right? It's like, oh, there's a big nasty monster down there, wink wink, nudge nudge. You're really not gonna want to go in there, wink wink, nudge nudge. Alright, so the graves are over there. I'm going to, hey, I found a potion. Going to save that for last, since I'm guessing a cutscene or something's gonna take place when I interact with them. Alright, weapons store with a bunch of junk, nothing I particularly want, so out the door I go. And just a little bit more quick exploration over here. The path to Mist is still closed off, It's giving me one serious headache. Alright, and what's going on in here? My, you're awfully small to be traveling so far away from home. Do take it easy while you're here. Aw, thanks, Grandma. How about you, Gramps? They say a girl who once fell ill here has become Queen of Baron. I'm sure she's a sight to behold nowadays. Aw, yeah, King Cecil, Queen Rosa, who's probably, I don't know if she's pregnant with Theodore yet at this point or not, but probably will be soon if she's not already. Alright, here we go. Here are the gray. Oh, here's a dancer. I guess practicing my synchronized swimming near those graves isn't very appropriate, is it? No, it's not in the absolute least. As long as we don't have any more war, I don't see why Kaipo can't become a great city like any other. The whole desert thing makes it, probably not the... I guess you're gonna have to really work on your tourism game because there's not gonna be a whole lot of agriculture or... who cares? Let's look at these graves. Anna, daughter of the great and gentle sage, rests in this desert oasis surrounded by eternal love. Aww. Oh, look at the water the water was sparkling there, now it's not. I didn't realize Anna was here as well. ... Anna, the woman Edward loved with all his heart. She must have been a nice lady. Maybe kind of like our mom. Anna, I witnessed in person the grace and profound love you possessed within. May you rest in peace alongside Tellah for all time. Sometimes I wonder if I, too, have a chance to become a woman like you, a woman who knew how to love more deeply than anyone else. What? She's getting all she's so defensive, even her cape's sticking up. Nothing. Oh, okay. I was about to say, hey, I didn't get to look at Tellah's. Here we go. Yeah, see, there's like little sparkles up there while I'm reading it. Tellah, the great sage, rests in this desert oasis together with his beloved daughter, Anna. The old man's grave. Well, don't just stand there. Offer your respects to him. ... Tellah, may you be happy together with Anna for all eternity, and may you guide us with your infinite wisdom, especially Palom. He really needs it. Hey, old man. Guess it's been a while, hasn't it? Well, I am finally here. I came to visit your homeland and everything. I hope you're watching over me, Tellah, because someday I'm gonna be a sage just like you. Palom, is this why you wanted to come to Kaipo? Just thought I'd check up on the old man first, you know? Right, on to the training then, to the Underground Waterway. Oh boy, well this is going to be a bit of a doozy if I'm actually going to have to go out there, and I haven't gotten to do any grinding. I might actually want to go ahead and buy a couple of items then if I'm actually going to have to go there, which, oh boy, cash is tight, isn't it? Darn, I should have saved more money for a tent. Yeah, I guess I'll just buy a couple more potions and really hoping I will be okay, because it looks like I'm going to the Underground Waterway. I think I just busted a rhyme there, didn't I? Alright, well, let me go ahead and save real quick in case everything goes wrong. And let's go find that Underground Waterway to the northeast that's got a 10-legged monster and that I'm supposed to absolutely stay away from because it's so dangerous. Alright, waterway entrance south, and I bet there's gonna be random encounters in here. None on the main map, but I'm gonna. Yep, I will have no less than 3,000 encounters in here, no doubt. Alright, so really hoping this won't be too bad and painful here, because I didn't get to do, like, India, any grinding or anything. Okay, they got one shot, but I did use my second rank of the spell, and I mean, this is a pretty big looking place. I can really easily run out of mana in here. Alright, I got a crossbow. I could put that on Porom. Actually, wouldn't do me any good unless I had some arrows, so let's hope there's arrows in this box. Nice. It's like the game knew I needed them. Alright, let's put that on Porom, and now we've got, she's channeling her inner Rosa now with doing the whole white mage with the bow thing. Alright, I'm gonna try using rank 1 fire. I don't know if that'll be enough to polish these guys off. I really hope it is, because I need to conserve mana in here. Alright, oh, it wasn't quite enough for that big guy in the back. I should have maybe had Porom cast, oh, nasty. I should have had Porom attack instead of heal, because I can always do that after. Ooh, okay, that still wasn't enough. Hold on here. Let's see. I've got a flame rod, so I can use that to conserve some MP, but not really sure if I actually conserved anything now, because I'm gonna have to use a bunch of MP to heal myself up, because that last guy was mega nasty. Alright, well, let's go ahead and you grab the wrong twin and cure up. It's funny, they have some pretty high-ranked spells for the level that they're at. They're only level 10, but they've already got, like, Fyra and Cura. Well, you know, I mean, I guess they're you know, like, they're not stupid, they're good mages, right? They were quite the heroes in Final Fantasy IV, so it would be a bit of a disservice to give them crummy spells, wouldn't it? Alright, again, I think I'm going to go ahead and try using the rank 1 spell to see if that will be enough, and oh my goodness, it certainly was. That makes me happy. Alright, so I know I can get away with probably using some of the rank 1 magics in here, so I'm not as worried. Oh, here we go, a little cutscene. Oh, flashback to Final Fantasy IV. This must be the place, the bridge where Tellah and Cecil first met. What's wrong? Nah, it's just struck me. I'm really walking down this path, aren't I? I'm gonna be a sage if I keep this up. Stop thinking about superfluous things in the middle of training. I really like that they kept the, oh gosh, I think I'm gonna go ahead and explore. I really like that they kept the characters, you know, pretty consistent, between the two games. I don't know if the same people that wrote, or person, I don't really know anything about it, the same group of people that wrote Final Fantasy IV, if they are the same group that wrote After Years or not, but I think, you know, say what you will about the main story itself, you know, it's been, you know, they've given you a lot of clues but haven't really told you anything, hasn't done a whole lot in the moving forward department yet. But the characters at least seem... Gosh, was there really nothing up here, or am I really, really blind? I just can't... Hold on, I know I just went over here, but I seriously can't believe I walked over here and there was nothing. I'm gonna go hump a wall or two. But, you know, the characters have been, I'd say, for the most part, pretty true to their Final Fantasy IV personalities. You know, I feel like Young was a little bit more stubborn and dumb than he needed to be, but you know, Edward's kind of surprised me, and Palom and Porom are especially Porom, is very much still herself, so that's really cool, you know, and honestly I think I might like the twins more in this game than I even did in the original, and they were awesome in the original. They were easily, like, getting the twins was one of the cooler moments, you know, especially when they both use break or stone or whatever to turn themselves to stone for, like, the rest of the game, basically. It's like, oh my god, it was such a heartbreaking, hey, there's a treasure there, how do I get to it? But it was such, like, a heartbreaking moment, but, like, I don't know, it was such a cool one too. But, you know, Final Fantasy IV was all about, like, there's a lot of loss in that game, a lot of death, a lot of really sad moments, but a lot of really happy and good moments too. I mean, even to this day, there's been, like, I would say there's been pretty few games that can compare to Final Fantasy IV. My big regret is not playing this one immediately after finishing Final Fantasy IV. Because, you know, I only played Final Fantasy IV once, which was the one time that I played it blind, and, you know, it's been a few months. I definitely want to play through it again, you know, maybe just on my own or something, but definitely really liked 4. It definitely ranks up there with, like, favorite Final Fantasies, without a doubt, alright? Alright, got a cool new hat, and I'm putting it on Palom so he'll be even stronger. MP is looking alright. I guess I'll go check out over, see if there's anything over here real quick, and then I'm gonna, oh, look at poor little Porom's head, she's all but drowning here. Look, she's just too tiny to be in the water like this, it's adorable, poor little thing. Alright, so I think I'm gonna save myself a massive well, yeah, I think I'm gonna save myself a headache and just go ahead and lay these guys out with a big fat fire. Not really sure if it's actually worth it. I don't know if I would have been better off using rank 1 fire and then having Palom follow up with using his rod, but it just seemed like last time, and that last zombie was quite a pain in the butt when I took my time killing him. Alrighty, well, it wasn't a complete waste of time looking around in here. I know I needed the experience, if nothing else, and I got a pretty cool hat, but, you know, again, a lot of running around, and a lot of kind of slow fights here. Boy. Alright, so another one of those done. At least it's going pretty smooth, you know, they're all getting one shot for the most part. Don't know if there's I really hope I'm not going to be child Palom and Porom for the entire tale. I wanted to see the new super cute Porom, you know? So, not sure how long this, I'm not sure where they're going with this, honestly. I really have no clue, like, where they're leading to, like, because we saw at the end of Palom's Tale, we saw Porom walking with Cain, and that's the part I want to get to. How are we going to get from in here, following in Cecil and Tellah's footsteps? How are we going to get from here to, oh my gosh, this place is massive. How are we going to get from there, or from here to there? That's what I want to know. I really don't have a clue where this tale is going to take me, but I'm really hoping it's just as good as the last two I did, because both Palom's was a bit of a slow start, but once it got going, it was really good. But both Palom and Edward's tales have been a real treat because, you know, they're the only people actually trying to do something. Everything else, you know, not trying to put it down too much, but everything else has just been a kind of a rehash of, oh, hey, there's stuff going on in the sky and Baron's being jerks. Oh, hey, there's stuff going on in the sky and Baron's being jerks. Oh, hey, you know what's going on here? Stuff in the sky, Baron's being jerks. Oh, and they took our crystal. And there's a mysterious girl. Like, I've had that driven through my skull about 90 times now in the other tales. crystals. I get it. I get what's going on. Baron stealing crystals. There's a mysterious girl. Okay, yeah, I get it. Let's do something about it now. And Edward and Palom have been the only ones that have actually done something besides crumble into a corner. Oh no, they've stolen the crystal. Whatever shall we do? I never saw this coming. I have no idea what he could want. What's going on? I don't know. Oh my gosh. You know, it's like these past two tales have been the only ones where people are trying. Oh, I shouldn't have. Oh, okay, they're weak to that. I was about to say, I don't think I should have used thunder on the little yellow jellies there, but that worked out for me. Alright, checking over here, still nada. Oh man, was hoping I could make it up the stairs before another random encounter. I've said it before and I'll say it again, but I really wish you could just like turn random encounters off. Like, I don't know. At least I really like the PC ports of some of the other Final Fantasies I've been playing, because being able to turn off the random encounters makes recording just so much easier, because, you know, I know not everyone wants to see every single random encounter, and they can be kind of tedious to take out or whatever. Alright, save point right here, blah blah blah, yeah, I don't have a... Oh, I do have a tent, my lucky stars. Alright, well I'll go ahead and use that. No point in taking a risk and not using it. Waxing moon, let me go ahead and save real quick. So, this is going to be bad because the black magic is weak right now. If I had another tent, I'd be kind of tempted to rest it again, because I really hate having to fight with, like, you know, if I have fighters, I don't like fighting when the attack is down, and when I have mages, I don't like fighting when the black magic is down, and it's like, well, yeah, the enemies have their magic and attacks and stuff weakened too, but I don't know, I'd rather, I don't know, I don't like the moon phase stuff, I really don't. I think I'd be happier if it just wasn't there, to be honest. I wish the moon phase wasn't there, and I wish the battles were about 50 times faster. And I wish I could skip the guild. I know, I'm just all complaints, aren't I? They're just things that I wish were done differently, but... Ooh, Gaia gear. That might be more for Porom. I think I'm gonna give that one to Porom, because she's the healer and she needs to stay alive more than you do, Palom. Very sorry. Alright, so this hopefully might be the last little segment. I know I've probably come in this dungeon no less than 50 times, but there's so many caves with water, they all kind of just start blending together at one point in my mind, right? It's just like, another cave with water and frogs and zombies, and okay, zombies, frogs, okay. I think, I probably should have been doing this before, but I should probably use cures on these zombies because it's less mana, and let's see if it's good damage. It's not bad. That really wasn't bad. 9 mana for that kind of damage, especially when black magic is down, and then Palom could use rank 1 fire. That might be a bit more efficient. Not really. I think I'm just kind of splitting hairs at this point. Alright, through the door. And B3 of the waterway. I think we're almost done. This part definitely looks a lot less big and complicated. Oop, there we go. But yeah, you know, as far as the random encounters go, you know, usually a lot of these games have items that remove the random encounters anyway. Like, the thing is, you usually get them super duper late into the game, which, you know, fair enough. You should actually play the game before you get an item that removes half the game, but, like I said, that's not the end of the world, but, yeah, so Final Fantasy IV had, like, a little naming way, like, you could do a little quest for one of the little naming ways, and he'd give you an item that you could equip that prevented random encounters, and it was really nice. And then, like, the other Final Fantasy PC ports that I've played, specifically Final Fantasy 9 and 10. You can just push one of the function keys and just avoid encounters altogether, which, I don't know, like I said, it's nice. It really is. You know, when you just want to get through a place, it's really, really nice. And I mean, you guys have seen me in these dungeons now. This one's not as bad because you have a mini-map and it's like pretty obvious where you need to go. There's like two exits. You come in one way, you exit the other. Like, it's pretty hard. I mean, it's not impossible. In fact, I think I'm screwing it up right now by going the wrong way. But it's not impossible to get lost, but you know, the random encounters do kind of throw me off when I'm in a dungeon. Like I just said, I forget what direction I'm going all the time after I get out of one of these fights, especially if it's like a tough fight and you're fighting for a while and I get back out into the dungeon. I'm like, oh, which way was I going? I know I need to just keep in the back of my head, like, okay, you're going north and west, you're going north and west, you're going to that exit, but I don't know, sometimes I just guess I don't pay enough attention. But this has been something. Oh, not frog. Anything but frog. I don't have any. I have 2 maiden's kisses. Alright. I got pretty lucky that with having those 2. Can't have my future sage here being a frog. There we go. But yeah, getting lost in Final Fantasy dungeons is kind of my modus operandi. Oh, did I go backward? Am I going the right way, or am I going backwards? Oh, there's a little room over here. I think I'm going the right way. Oh, I hate when it starts like this with your back turned around and you gotta sit here. Oh, like they take so long. I'm pretty sure I have all of my settings turned up as fast as possible, and it's still like, can I go? But you know, truthfully, I still do. I still prefer this kind of combat. I prefer the turn-based combat. Like, it's not that I disliked Final Fantasy 15 and Final Fantasy 12's combat style. I haven't played 13. It's not that I don't like the fighting style of those games. It just doesn't really feel like Final Fantasy to me. It's fun, but it's not really like why I play a Final Fantasy game. It's too fast, and there's so much going on the screen, and I just prefer this. I really do. My favorite Final Fantasy combat system has got to be 10, and I'm playing through 10 right now, and going back through it is just such a pleasure. I really do love, you can switch out characters on the fly, and I really, really do like that. I don't know where I'm going. I'm trying to follow the mini-map here. I've gotten myself in quite the predicament, haven't I? But yeah, I love Final Fantasy X's combat system. I love being able to switch out the characters I need for whatever I'm up against. If I need a mage, bring in the black mage. If I need a summoner, bring in the summoner. I need a meat shield, bring in the meat shield. I love that. The only thing that's better than that to me is like the job switching stuff, like in Final Fantasy V or Final Fantasy Tactics. Oh my gosh, I've come such a long way. More than any combats, I love jobs. I don't know why. I just love being able to change my character's jobs, and I guess I love the Final Fantasy jobs. I really do. Dragoon, white mage, black mage, red mage, ninja, monk. The jobs are really fun, and the characters always have the coolest outfits to correspond with those jobs. And then you got some off-the-wall stuff like blue mage and, like dancer. They've got some really cool stuff, and that's always been one of my more favorite parts of Final Fantasy games, are the ones where they decide to give people jobs. And I don't think they don't do that enough. I kind of like them. It's more strategy, I guess, but I kind of like the more strategic approach. Like, that's why I like the... Ooh, all this way for Hermes sandals? Are you joking with me? I thought I was gonna get like 5,000 gil for coming all the way down here, and you give me some stupid sandals so I can use haste? Okay, well, whatever boss I'm gonna be pitted against in here, I am absolutely gonna use those stupid boots, or Hermes sandals, whatever, because I went through a lot of trouble just to get that jank. Really? I'm madder than hell. I was just certain I was gonna get something good over there. I really was. Oi, but yeah, you know, like Final Fantasy Tactics, honestly, it was probably one of my favorite entries of Final Fantasy, but I don't know, it's kind of hard to call that like a traditional Final Fantasy, like when you've got all the numbered Final Fantasies, but ooh, I love that game. Alright, a Phoenix down, just what I needed. Well, I'm not doing, I wasn't going to do any more exploration in here, but okay, nothing over there. Just wanted to check over there. Oh, I was hoping I could make it to the door before I got into another fight. Oh well, hopefully this will be the last one. I don't know, like I said, all these caves kind of blend together. I'm not really sure if there's another floor after this, or, you know, what. Alright, these... Oh, nope, Gator it hasn't been dealt with. Let's get that Gator, man, come on. Oh, really? He's still not enough? What about if I use this rod on him? Please? Now is that enough? Thank you. Alright. Hardest fight I've been in here. Gosh, I've gained 6 levels. I started out this as level 10 and oh my gosh, I'm still not done, guys. I am super annoyed with these. They're too darned big. You know that? Like... These like every single one that I've been in, like, were they this big in Final Fantasy IV? I really don't remember the dungeons being this big. Maybe they were. I don't know. Something about Final Fantasy IV, I don't know what it is, but Final Fantasy IV didn't seem anywhere near as long as this game has, but it had like a lot more story. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not wrong in thinking that, am I? Because that's kind of how it feels to me. You know, when I looked at... I have to go back and look, but I think I finished Final Fantasy IV in like 30 videos, which most of them were... You know, I try to keep my videos around half an hour or so each, depending. Oh, this one's obviously going to be longer because I'm going to finish this damn place. But, oh, is there really not going to be anything down here again? I'm so annoyed. I walked all the way down here for nothing. You know, I'm very tempted to just go through the door. It seems like I've been saying this since the beginning of the game, but every single time I better use a Thundara, but every single time I walk somewhere in this game, it really hasn't been worth it, but yet I don't learn, and I don't know, I'm not a completionist or anything, but I'm still like, I just want to go see what's over there. Alright, so I really don't feel like... Porom's really out of MP. Whatever's down there is probably just gonna be some crap anyway, like a potion. So if there's something down there, I actually don't care. I'm just gonna go... oh, you know, guys know me. I can't do it. The curiosity kills me. But maybe I can run away or something. I know you lose money if you escape. Like, you'll start dropping gil if you escape too much, but I just really don't feel like doing all these darned fights. Yeah, see, a unicorn horn. That's what I came down here for. I'm always disappointed. I do this to myself, guys. I do it to myself. A cottage. Well, that's probably worth it. A cottage isn't bad. Of course, I probably wouldn't have needed a cottage if I didn't fight every single fight and go down every single nook and cranny, just saying. Alright, you know, I really don't know if I want to use any more any more Thundaras or spells from Palom, because I don't know how much bigger this place is and if there's going to be a boss fight at the end of it all or not. So, you know, every time I try to get ready for a boss fight, it seems like it usually just spits me out at the end of the dungeon and be like, there's no boss. It's like, there's gotta be a boss at the end of the dungeon. Are you serious? Alright, can I get out of here without any random encounters? Please, 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 please. Almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there. Made it! We're at the exit already? What do you mean already, sweetheart? I've been in here 30 minutes. Not just yet. What? Can't you feel it? The presence of a monster nearby. A big one. Oh, yes, now that you mention it. Things are about to get serious. We had better get some rest once we're back above ground. You've got that right. Alright, so can I leave? Yeah, what the heck? There's supposed to be like a 10-legged monster in there, and... Where's my 10-legged monster? Did I miss it? Am I supposed to go in at a certain time? I feel ripped off. I want my 10-legged monster. Okay, so... Oh, you know what? There's another side to this place, so I bet I'm supposed to use the cottage. Oh, yeah, I've got a tent, I guess, but I guess I gotta use the cottage out here, and then go in through the rest of it. Oh, alrighty, guys. Well, I will save the rest of this place, I guess, for next time. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll save the rest of it for next time. This has been a long one. Thank you guys so much for watching me play Final Fantasy for the After Years. We went through a dungeon in Porom's Tale, and we didn't even finish it, and that's all that happened. That's not true. We explored Kaipo a little bit too, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you with another video soon. Bye for now.